Good morning. Hello. Good morning, Debbie and Marianne. Welcome. How are you ladies doing today? So we're at day 17. So exciting. So today, what are we going to do? We are going to sort of do a few exercises that are on the reformer, but we're going to do them on the mat today. So it'll be kind of fun to bring the reformer to the mat. Good morning, Barry. Hello. Hello, everybody. So hopefully you're feeling good from these 17 days and you're ready to add another level. And always know that you can modify for what your body needs. Sometimes with the reformer work, it can be a lot of flexion. So know that you can always put your head down. You can always, do half rollbacks instead of the full versions. There's lots of things that you can do for your own body. So just listen to your body, okay? I want this to be a pleasant experience for you as well as a successful experience, okay? So we ready to do this? Let's do it. We're going to start seated upright, okay? So you can get to your mat. I feel a sneeze coming on. It's not. Okay. We'll just see what happens. All right. So we're going to get right up on top of the sitting bones, nice and tall. We're going to eventually make our way down to the mat. So let's take our time and really connect with our center like we did yesterday. So let's take just a couple of breaths here. Just take an inhale and an exhale. Good, and just keep breathing there. You just feel the energy connecting right into your center. Cool. Keep going. Hi, Diane. Good morning. Welcome. So you ready? On your next inhale, let's just start to pull the pelvis away from our thighs. And then exhale, bring it over. And we'll take our hands right under our thighs so that our arms can lengthen out. And then as we come forward, the elbows just go side to side as we pull our center in and up. And each time you go, maybe you can get a little bit further. And we're not collapsing. We're really using our center to pull the pelvis away from the thighs. And then as we exhale, we try to lift our hips up as we bring our body over. And start to slide your arms down a little bit if you want. And see how that breath can make you super powerful, right? We take an inhale. As you exhale, right into that center. Feel the power that it gives you. Pretty cool. I'm going to go down to my shoulders. And now let's roll it all the way down onto our mat. Just feeling yourself connect with your mat as you let your body just give to gravity and anchor into the mat. Arms long by your sides. We're going to take our legs in a bit and just pull one knee in towards the chest and let it fall down, and then go to the other side. There's lots of purpose in this marching. You're pulling the knee in without letting the pelvis tuck with you. And as that leg lowers, we're not letting our pelvis tilt or go side to side. And feel free to pick up the pace if you want to do quicker taps. You're welcome to do that. I'm going to stay slow today so I can really connect. And then we're going to bring both legs up there. Pull those legs together as we take our arms out to the sides a little bit. Hips rotate to one side. Come back to center and we go the other way. And really trying to keep the knees on top of each other so the pelvis is tilting you. Shoulders stay down. And then bring those legs down as we go into some hip rolls. Just inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down. And you're going to do 3 of them, so 2 more. And hopefully our spine and center feel like they're connected and ready for a little bit of a challenging routine, okay? Good. Bring your knees in towards your chest. We're going to let our heels connect together as we pull the knees in. You can always keep your head down if you'd like. You can also put your hands under your hips to let your hips lift if you're feeling low back tension, okay? We're going to take our hands behind our head and cradle the head in our hands. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale, just flex up into your flexion, keeping the weight of the head in the hands in the head. Really find that mid-back. And we're going to press out on an inhale. Exhale as we pull it in, all right? Out and in. Feeling the heel connect all the way up to the hips. We've got 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Take everything together and kind of wrap your toes a little bit as you push through the arches and pull back in. Press and pull. Make sure you're not yanking on that head. Good, now bring it in, and you're gonna flex your feet and push through the heels and press. Push and press. Keep pressing that chest up. And we've got 3 more for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in, press your arms long by your sides. Push those legs out and start to pump the arms. Take an inhale and exhale. 4 more breaths. If you feel your back lifting or any tension, you can bend in. You also can take the head down, okay? I got 1 more breath. Either bend the knees in or lower them down with control. Take your legs long as you reach those arms back behind you. We're going to roll it on up and dive for those toes, lifting yourself up and over your hips for 3, 2, 1. Pull your belly back. Feel free to do half rollbacks if you want. Up and over. Good, we've got 1 more. You can keep doing roll-ups, or if you want to do a rollover with me, just start to roll down as you take your body over. Open those legs, push through your heels as we lower our body down. Squeeze the thighs together, lift it up and over. Keep those arms anchored. 1 more time. And then you're going to take your left leg down, your right leg up, and 3 circles each way. Feel free to bend the bottom leg if you want today. 3. What do you have to anchor? We're going to hug that thigh right into the armpit and then stretch the leg nice and long as you take that other leg up. 3 each way. Good, and then bend it in, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, double leg stretch. We're gonna reach the arms and legs long, and then just wrap it on in. Inhale, exhale, good job. 1 more time, reach, wrap, take the hands behind the head, and let's just rotate it out. Good, armpit to knee, beautiful, and then just hug it in, roll yourself up, legs long, as you sit up nice and tall. All right, so we're gonna reach our arms forward, and we're going to try to anchor our sit bones. And then notice your feet, okay? I want you to try to flex your feet, but try not to pull the toes towards your chest. Pretend your feet are like against a wall, okay? Can we keep them that upright? And notice when you're against a wall, you got to get all 10 toes even. So get those pinkies, toes, big toes all even. It's hard. Now we're going to roll back as you anchor your legs where they are. Roll yourself back and stay exactly right there. Push your arms out to the side and pull that belly in a little bit more. We're going to start to press the arms behind you as you dive your body up and over your legs, and let those thumbs find each other. They don't have to touch. Just bring them towards each other as you keep your arms long. And then we're going to lift those arms up and around and roll it up. Roll back. Press. Find those thumbs. You can keep those arms low because then they lift and wrap around. And I want nice, strong arms. Lift the chest away from your thighs. Good. And then bend those elbows. We're going to lean back as far back as you can, keep your feet where they are. Then stretch those arms up by your ears. You're going to lift yourself up nice and long. You're going to dive your body forward as you press those arms back. And then lift them up and over and bring it back up. Back, reach up by your ears, lengthen your spine as you come on up. Dive it forward as you scoop and press those arms back. Find your thumbs and lift up and over and roll it up one more time. So if you've ever done reformer, right, you have the straps. Press. Good, and roll it up. Let's crisscross your legs one way, all right, and then just feel your hands behind your head as your elbows go wide. Now really lengthen your spine here as you kind of pitch yourself forward a little bit. Push your feet into the ground and activate your hips. All right, we want to try to keep our head exactly where it is as we stretch the arms up, and then try to pull those hands back behind the head as you reach the elbows wide. Press up and down. So keep those arms on your back. Keep lengthening. Good. One more. Excellent. And then just reach the arms, take them in front of you, crisscross the legs the other way, and lift the elbows as we pull the elbows wide and bring them in. Can you really feel this in your shoulders? As the shoulders pull towards each other, the chest widens. As the shoulders pull away from one another, the upper back widens. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time, take an inhale. Exhale. Now go ahead and make yourself into a little diamond shape. All right, we're going to take the hands behind the head again. You can lightly interlace the fingers. Now press the head in the hands in the head. Find your mid-back, find your center, and you're going to rotate, and we're going to dive towards our inner knee. You come up into that rotation. We go the other way. Make sure you're pressing into your feet so we can really activate the hips and push those feet into the ground. Good. Got one more each side. Doing great. Excellent. And then come back to center and release those arms down. Let's spin it around onto your stomach. Take your pubic bone down into the mat as you squeeze those thighs together. Turn your inner thighs up to the ceiling, and notice what happens. When I turn my inner thighs up to the ceiling, my heels want to come apart. But can you do that while keeping the heels together? And anchor the pubic bone and lift those kind of hip bones, those hip tips, pull them up towards your chest. Inhale, we're going to lift the chest, pushing it forward and lower it down. Two more. Inhale it up and exhale it down. One more time. Inhale it up. Now, can we stay there as you just try to lift your arms? What do you have to do with your center, with your pelvis, with your legs? Really anchor them. And then stretch those arms out to the sides. Good. Now we're going to lower everything down. We're going to lift up. So I want, as you lift up, take the upper arms, lift them up, and then pull them back a little bit as you press your chest forward. And then we go back down and let's hover. Inhale, push your chest forward as your pinkies kind of reach towards one another and bring it down. Really anchor that pubic bone. Inhale, anchor the feet. Reach them long. One more time. Inhale, we come up. And exhale as you bring it down. Go ahead, take your hands down by your sides. Anchor that pubic bone again. So this time, we're going to come up into that hover. And then I want you to turn your palms to face each other. Really pull those hip bones up towards your chest. Squeeze those thighs together. And you're going to lift the arms a little bit higher. Maybe lift your chest a little higher and just give a little bend in the elbow and press. Little bend and press. And as you reach those arms up to the sky, feel the mid-back connect a little bit more. Two more. Press. And one. And we bring everything down. Give yourself a little stretch back. Good. And then we're going to come up to our hands and our knees. So the position of your pelvis that you just had, I want you to find it here on your knees. So it's a little bit harder because you don't have the floor, the mat to use as a tool. So can we find that pelvic placement with the pubic bone heavy and the hip tips pulling to your chest? Same alignment. All right, so what I want you to do is take one leg back, and you're really going to just say nice and long here. And I want you to lift that leg up, but concentrate on your pelvic placement. All right, it almost is a little bit of a tuck as you stretch your leg long. Drop the toe and lift. Drop the toe and lift. Good. Turn that inner thigh up to the ceiling. And let's go for 4, for 3, for 2. You're going to keep that leg up there on 1. Keep it there. Take your opposite arm, reach it out to the side, okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this leg out to the side, and then everything reaches in one line. We take it out to the side so the hip does rotate open a little bit, and then we come to parallel, all right? One more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, center. Bring it back in, other side, okay? Just the leg first. Find your pelvic placement as you lift the leg. Turn the inner thigh up to the ceiling, hip bones up to the chest as you tap down and lift up. Good, nice strong long arms, nice strong back. And you're working from your center, right? Lift. We got about 4 more. Good, you're so powerful in your center that there's nothing in your spine changes its shape. You're gonna lift that leg up and then opposite arm is gonna reach out to the side. Take your leg out to the side, let it rotate open, and then everything comes back to parallel. Try 3 of them. We got 3, and 2, and 1. Come back to center. Do a nice little cat stretch here, and as you do your cat stretch, you're gonna roll up through the spine as your pelvis goes right over your knees, okay? So as we're over our knees, I want you to try to find that pelvic placement of the hip bones pulling up to the chest, right? And the pubic bone pressing forward a little bit, anchoring your feet. Now reach those arms up to the ceiling. You're gonna maybe lose your balance, but really stay powerful in those hips. And we just lean back as you keep that posture and bring it back up. Pull it back and bring it up. One more time. Reach it back. Come on up. Now take your hands behind your head. All right, I'm going to turn to you. If you want the width of your mat, you can turn. Take one leg out to the side, and we're going to reach it out on an inhale. Exhale as you pull it back up. Inhale, reach, and pull. And reach, and pull. Now, we're going to take our bottom arm. We're going to reach it. You're not going to let your hips sink back. All right, think about your hips. There's a wall in front of you. Think about those hips just pressing against that wall, staying there as you take your body over. Oh yeah. Reach the top arm up. Place the hand behind your head. Put your head in your hands and just find this alignment as you float your leg up. How's your pelvis? All right. Give me 3 little lifts of the leg for 3, 2, hold it right there on 1, and then 3 little circles, and 3 little circles the other way. Good, and bring it back down, take it back up, switch your side. All right, and inhale, we reach out to the side, and then we bring it back up. You're doing great. Reach and pull up. One more time, reach and pull. Now as we reach, we're gonna take that bottom arm. What is your pelvis doing? It's against that wall, right? Oh, it's staying square, hips staying over your knee. If you're feeling tight like me today, it might take a little extra love. Hold right there. Good. Arm up behind the head. All right, look down a little bit so your neck stays in alignment as we float our leg up. 3 little lifts. 3, 2, 1. Now 3 little circles. And what's your pelvis doing?
Guys, I'm keeping track.
Circle the other way. 2, 1. Come on up. Good, and bring it back to center. Beautiful. Come back in. We're going to spin it around. Beautiful. All right, and let's just do a little rolling action. You can either do rolling like a ball, or you can do a little seal. Up to you what you want to do. If you're doing seal, get the edges of those feet together, not the soles of the feet, the edges. Arms into the inner thighs, activate your hips. All right, and we're just going to roll back, clap. I know. And you can also do half roll back if you don't want to do a rolling. Just always whatever your body is craving right now, what it needs. One more time. Good. And then just bring those legs down as you take your body over and rest it. And just stretch. Roll it up through the spine and take the other way. And just roll it.
I'm player 1, that's right.
Good, and come on up. My body's craving to stand, so why don't we do that? And just let those legs straighten as you roll it up through the spine. Good. Give me a little pedaling of the feet just to kind of get into the feet and legs, staying in your center, not allowing your body to go rock into the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now roll down through the spine. Now, don't let your butt sink back. You're rolling like you're doing your spine stretch forward. Try to lift yourself up and over. Keep your booty where it is as you just take it down. Good. Roll it up. Reach those arms up towards the ceiling. And bring them into center. You did it. These 15 minutes, I got to get a lot in. Whew. How do you feel? Good job. I get my heart rate up a little bit. How about you guys? Did you enjoy the little reformer connection? Yay, good. Awesome, Diane. Thank you. Good job today. We are at day 18 tomorrow. Holy cow. Jeannie, welcome. You're very welcome. Debbie, awesome. Cool, Barry. Yay. Thank you. Thanks, girls. Appreciate it. Thank you, Marianne. So tomorrow's day 18, and it's moving right along. Yeah. Those of you who have worked out at a studio and you've done reformer before, it's kind of cool to do it on the mat, a lot harder on the mat, but it's awesome to kind of bring our studio into our homes, right? So if you're not part of my core club and you're enjoying these live workouts and you want to come join the core club where we actually do Zoom and we see each other and we can chat and it's an awesome community, your first week is free. So I'll put core club information down below. We would love to have you part of the group. We have a bunch of core clubbers right here, and it's super fun. So let's go. Let's have a beautiful day. Enjoy all the connections you just made, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.